So you guys were one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys. You guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that? And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazy Cat Lady Gamer Reviewer or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purposes.
Hi everybody, Martha here. I thought this would be for Wonder Woman 1984, but no, this is for Soul. Because now, I don't know, because we have a theater that's open here where I live, so I might go and see it there, or I might see it at HBO Max, since my boyfriend doesn't want to go to a movie theater, but I'm gonna see it. I will see that movie uh, somehow. But this is for Soul, which is on Disney Plus here, and it's free to watch, unlike Mulan and that Dragon one that comes out next year. But Soul was pretty good. I think it was actually better than Onward. It actually has some. It is some moments are sad, which makes sense. This is a Pixar movie, and Pixar movies can have multiple scenes in it. So if you've seen the trailers of this movie, you know that it's about a guy named Joe Gardner who's going to go and have a gig for jazz playing piano, and on the way to the new gig, um, they're watching where he's going. He falls down a sewer drain thing, and he dies or goes into a coma. It's hard to tell. I would say he goes into a coma, and he doesn't want to die. So his spirit tries to, or soul, whatever, tries to go back to his body, and he ends up. This one has spoilers in it. He ends up in where new souls, before they come alive, before they go into their body and come like babies or something, are born, and he ends up being like a mentor since he was alive. He can like help future people learn how life worth living, and he ends up helping a character named 22. We don't even know it. Like, pretty sure it's a girl because the way she sounds, but she says she can sound like any other character she wants. She can sound like Joe or thing, like as jokes. But she even like said, like, we found out that she has past mentors. So like we don't know how long she's been there when she's born or whatever, because there's a lot of she like native a lot of people who have been dead for like pretty much over 100 years now, like Abraham Lincoln and like Mother Teresa, and so on and so forth. And like she's able to know who Andrew Jackson is and stuff like that. Like I said, you got into the penny, and like he also got the $5 bill, but Andrew Jackson got on the 20. So yeah, it's a somewhat funny joke. Um, and um, he like helps her like find her spark, the reason to live. He like thinks it's his purpose. We thinks that's piano and stuff like that. But purpose can be spark can be anything. Just be like walking, spending time with families and stuff like that. It could be anything. So and um, they go to like into a box where like lost souls are, and when you're like in the zone and like playing the piano, playing video games, or like even something as silly as flipping a sign, it makes you in the zone too. So yeah, and so, but there's also lost souls when you like you you're in the zone becomes your possession, where like it becomes more important than everything else, I guess. And he helps them get back into there by finding out that he was in the coma, Joe, and Walker does, and they end up going back there. But there's a cat there that is like helping them, like they're using the cat to like help people like come back to life or something like that. Like you pet an animal long enough, it helps you like wake up. You have something like warm right there to keep you on like, tethered to the earth. So yeah, and Joe ends up inside the cat, and 22 ends inside Joe's body instead. So 22 like lives like a day or a few hours as Joe, and like learns about like how like pizza and learn like listening to people, listen to music, and having like a rose petal fall in his hand, walking, looking at the sky. So yeah, and um, well, Joe's inside of a cat. Like, what was that? And the cat like dies, but the cat comes back later. So are they saying that the reason why the cat came back later is because the cat lost one of its 9 lives and another life happened? Okay, that's what this. They did a joke where the cat went off to the beyond, and was Jason. So it's like, what you give this movie? Then what you get? Put you down. I give it a upper pies. Okay. And they putting end up following. They have like other like the person that counts the voices, counts the souls, and see where they go. Like how many people like moved on, like during there or something. And he lost count because Joel went to a different place instead of going beyond or heaven, and they even like have hell mentioned in this. Like, okay, it's a weird way we wanted to do hell. So yeah. So yeah, and he that's how and that's learn how to get spark. We have a guide following Terry who's trying to get Joe to go in there. I guess he's the bad guy of this movie. I'm trying to get Joe to move on, but they're really easy to get him to just forget about Joe at the end of the movie, like because he has like a old-fashioned calculator there. So and Joe like just know how, and after the movie, Joe just knows and continue on living, even if it's more than just playing piano and playing jazz music. Which, yeah, so this was a great movie. I like the animation. I did like it more when it was just when they were on Earth, or when they had this weird thing when they actually had 2D animation. When he was like going from like limbo to where you're born place. Is there was like a 2D time animation right there that was pretty cool. Because other parts of it looks too much Inside Out, which makes sense. The person who directed this, Pete Darker, also directed Inside Out, so it makes sense. While some of the animation looks pretty similar to it, and it does talk about philosophical things just like Inside Out, so it does have a lot in common with it. But so I'm just going to give this movie an 8 out of 10. Hopefully, if for people who have not watched it, like you don't have to pay any extra money. Like I said, you don't have to when you watch it on Disney Plus. It costs as long as you have an account of Disney Plus, you can watch it. So it doesn't cost you any extra. So hopefully you guys can go watch it. So I give it, like I said, I give it an 8 out of 10. Go watch you guys. It's really good. And bye.